Hi, so I'm David from IAS, and we just finished our riveting and exciting town hall on measurement for the 21st century.
And I'm John Marshall from HP, and it was definitely an engaging conversation, a little bit of debate about what we can do and should do around measurement for media.
I think from my perspective, some of the controversial and sort of highly discussed topics was, firstly, how do we start measuring business outcomes as an industry, thinking more holistically than purely digital, but getting to a point where, as a marketer, I can have a longitudinal view of the consumer, where I advertise to them, and whether or not that advertising actually changed their behavior or performed. And John, as a marketer, just wanted to get you to chime in on your perspective.
Absolutely. So as a marketer, it really is about us having a better understanding of our consumers, what they're doing and where they're at and how best to address them, no matter the channel. One of the big things that came up was with measurement, we've tended to skew a little bit too digital, and we need to remember that traditional, maybe more traditional formats or linear television, things like that, do need to be accounted for. But one of the other things that came up was the fact that all of that is now becoming digital. So how do we reconcile those two worlds together into a measurement framework that makes sense? One of the key takeaways that I also supported was that there's likely a need to have a currency that's standard, that we can operate across traditional, digital, etc. But then how that each brand values that currency may be different, and that's okay. Every impression might be worth something more to one brand versus another in a certain format, and so on. But to have a standardized currency so that we can bring those worlds together in a converged fashion.
I think some of the more controversial points of discussion were around the walled gardens or proprietary platforms and their sort of lack of willingness or retention of data that ultimately helps a marketer drive better results. What would you say to that?
Well, agreed. I think for us as a marketer, we want to have a holistic understanding of our customers, no matter where they're at, and so it's for our customers' experience to be better. And so ultimately, we would like for that data to be able to be shared in a safe way, in a privacy-safe way that's friendly for that customer, but also is helpful for business outcomes.
So clearly a great debate and a riveting conversation. There's lots of work to be done, but I think as an industry, we're all making progress and moving towards the future, which ultimately will be digital.